isn't anyone standing over here? You guys are an attractive bunch. I'll stand right on this side right here. Has anyone ever sat around thinking how amazing it must be to be rich? Be so rich that you have to walk around carrying 2 wallets, that kind of rich. Have you ever thought about this? Would you rather live in the past, but as a rich person, live today, middle income, or live in the future poor? Has anyone ever thought about that? Okay, good. That's what this is about. So let's dig into this a bit. So let's look at what people enjoyed in the 80s who are rich. They got the nice Zach Morris phone. They got this exotic Japanese cuisine with rice. They have these libraries with worlds of information at their fingertips. That's great. Let's talk about what my broke brother can afford today. He has an iPhone, which is a lot better than that Zach Morris phone. He can go to Kroger and pick up a variety of cuisines from all around the world. And he also goes to this free website called Goggle. It has the whole world of information right there at his fingertips. And what's going on here is in the future, everything tends to get better, it gets cheaper, and it gets easier. I mean, just look at the bottom row here. This is a woman that just got done doing her taxes. I've never been that excited in my life. So, fact, the future is pretty awesome. Hopefully everyone has goosebumps thinking about the future. And so now I want to talk about how do we make sure that we get some of that awesome future stuff. The first one I'm going to talk about is a bit more of a passive way to make sure you get that, and that is to make sure that you eat your vegetables. It seems like every day they come up with a new reason about why vegetables are good for you and prevent some kind of disease, yada, yada, yada. So it's probably a safe bet. Go ahead and start eating some more vegetables. But for those unfortunate souls who might be allergic to vegetables, there's a few other solutions for you. One is dark chocolate, red wine are actually proven to make you live a little bit longer. Actually, also living on a Greek island also helps. So I recommend that highly. There might be some people, though, a bit impatient, and they're like, I'm not going to wait around for this. I want to bring the future a little bit sooner, okay? I have a solution for you guys. And to get into this, first we need to answer the question about why is it that people that lived in the blue circle developed advanced technology before the people that lived in the green circle? And what Jared Diamond in his book Guns, Germs, and Steel would say is because the people in the blue circle lived on a continent with an east-west orientation, which meant these people shared a very similar latitude, which meant a similar climate and a similar environment. And why this is important is it led to sharing across this giant continent. It led to sharing of domesticated crops. It led to sharing of domesticated animals, which are then used to make more efficient labor, as well as a very common language. So a lot of those people within that blue circle all spoke a variety of Indo-European languages. Why this is important is when you share all this stuff, you start sharing ideas, you start sharing technology, you start sharing culture. More sharing leads to accelerated advancement. It reminds me a lot of whenever you're in school, if you could look at other people's test papers, don't you think that you would do better on the test? That's really what was going on here in this blue circle is people were able to share answers, which then led to faster development. So is it possible now that the whole world could share answers? And the great thing is, with more global travel and the internet, that is absolutely possible. Millions of people are sharing all the time. But there's still some work to do because so many people are sharing. How do we make sure that the right ideas get the microphone? And first is we need some brave explorers. People that aren't going to get just ideas from the USA Today, but are going to look at foreign news services, have foreign friends on Facebook, or a great tool is Google Translate. Pick a random country, look at the top 10 websites of the country, and then break out Google Translate. Once you identify these amazing ideas that need the microphone, then we need to start going to websites that depend on the wisdom of the masses instead of just the wisdom of the few to make sure that those big ideas rise to the top. And I think that we live in a very exciting time because we have 6 billion people on Earth thinking hard right now. We have hopefully a few brave explorers that will go out and seek these amazing ideas. And now we have a time with 0 geographical barriers. I want to leave you with one thought. For so much of history, only a few group of people actually had the microphone. All these people here are from England. That's just a little bit more than 1% of the world's population. Imagine if the other 99% had that microphone too, where would it be? I think I would have my aquatic car by now. If these people got their microphone a bit earlier, or if I didn't have my aquatic car, I think at least we would live in a more of an enlightened society. Thank you.